so today I'm going to be doing my eyebrow tutorial. I've been wanting to do one of these for a while because I like watching them. So yeah, this is my little spin on my eyebrows. My eyebrows are not thin and not... Freaking hurt. I have like thin hairs, but I have a lot of hairs, and they're full eyebrows. I don't know. Oh, also, I dyed my hair this side blonde, if you didn't notice. So yeah, I'm just going to jump into it and tell you guys what I use on my eyebrow, how I fill them in, and everything like that. So the brushes that I use for my eyebrows is, I use a MAC brush, and this is just a thin angled brush. This is a 263. I also use another angled brush by Brush Techniques. It's just a purple. I don't know how to explain these. Yeah, so it's kind of like a thicker one though, and this is what I push the powder on top of the liquid that I make. The spoolie that I use is actually just one of the free sample spoolies at Sephora. This is the Anastasia free sample spoolie, because I'm cheap and I can't find a spoolie that I actually want to buy. And then the last brush that I use to clean my eyebrows with, I use the accent brush by Real Techniques, and it's a tiny little brush, probably for highlighting, but I use it because it's a flat and it just gets into the creases where I want it to clean the eyebrow with. Now the products I use are pretty much not too expensive. There's just, you know, I don't think it's expensive at all actually. So I have this Lorac Pro palette that I use for my eyebrows, and I just use espresso. Now this is only $12. It comes with 3 colors. It's nude, pooter, sorry, this is pooter, and then espresso. And yeah, I just use that. It's pretty nice to have, I guess. I don't really use the other colors that much. I use this one for highlighting. I haven't used this one. I used it like once, I think, and I didn't like it. I also use this clear mascara. Well, it was clear. I used to use it to brush my eyebrows into place. Why am I holding the products like above my head? I used to use it to brush my eyebrows into place, and it just, I don't know, I didn't really like how I used it. But now, I love my eyebrow routine. To clean out my eyebrows, I use the NYX Porcelain, the full cover concealer, and that just looks like this. I've been using this for a while now. It's also a great base for eyeshadow. If you're going for that like super clean kind of look, it doesn't crease or anything. It's really nice. I like it. I also use the Brow Drama. I use it to set and also kind of like brush into place and color the eyebrows itself to make them a little darker. And this is actually in, where's the color? Soft brown. So I just start by taking some of that clear gel, and I place it on my hand, and I just, wow, that was kind of a fail. I kind of just put it on there and twist, and then it just goes on like so. Oh, this is going to be kind of hard. Then how am I going to do this? I pick up some of that espresso with my brush, and I just mix it in with that gel.
Go slow, take control, in circles we go round.
And I build up the color as well because I like a really dark color. So yeah. So I kind of picked the eyebrow that I hate the most. I don't know how I did this. I should have used this eyebrow because I love it. They're sisters, not twins. I know this, okay? But I should have picked this one. So I start out, I got the consistency that I want. I kind of got it into my concealer as well, so I won't be using that concealer. I'm just going to start doing the end first, and you guys can kind of see what I do. I start at the top. This is really hard to do explaining. And I make that top point, not like a point, but kind of a blunt point like so. Yeah. And then I make that point. I also, okay, so I underline this, and then I make that little point, and then I start filling it in a bit. Now I make it like a little, I don't fill it in too much because I do that with my other brush. This is kind of just give it to give it that shape that I want.
Moving with unconscious unconscious feelings that will bring us.
So now that I have that filled in, like so, I'm just gonna go ahead and fill the front part in just a bit. So what I do is I take this and I shape it. I shape the front of it up really lightly. And I use the rest of the gel that I had on there from filling in the end a bit. So it's not too dark. And then I do it at the top as well. I don't do it to where it's like a box looking. I kind of start from here out. Then, with the rest of it, I kind of just fill in this little area. So after I'm done shaping and just doing the shape that I want, I fill in the end a bit with this brush. I kind of push on some of the powder that I use, the espresso shadow, and I just start at the middle area because I don't want that front part way too dark. So I just do that. I really like the ends really, really defined and sharp. So after that's done, you can leave it if you like that natural kind of look, but I really like shaping and defining with just cleaning up the area. So I just start out by pushing some of that concealer up front to make it a little bit more clean. And then I take some more and I clean up the tail too. And then after I do that part, I kind of clean up this area too. And then the tail, if the tail gets a little too crazy long, you can just conceal that up. And then I just blend it out with my finger. A lot of people use a brush, but I don't really have a small enough brush to do that. Stupid battery died, so I had to sit here for 10 minutes. So now I'm going to use the Brow Drama to just set everything into place and kind of coat my hairs. I actually didn't do it to this side, so I'm going to do that. And when I set it to place, I kind of push these up, these front hairs up. I kind of like that look of just having that long hair look. I don't know how to explain it, but
Let it be known. Don't hold on
and that's pretty much it. I'm going to do a close-up real quick.
to my skin. Oh, let me jump in the world of my own. Lost in points of you, pointless taboo.
So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. That's pretty much all I do for my eyebrows. If you guys have any like questions or comments or requests, please put them down below and I'll definitely read them and get back to you as well. You guys can check me out up on Instagram. That's pretty much all I have as a social network right now. I'll see you in my next video.